Well, see you guys later. Peace. Actually, can't even remember how we exited last time.
The outro.
The intro, the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll cut it there. So we'll just.
That's good. What is up, nephew?
What's up?
Haven't seen you in like 7 months.
I know, right? It's been a while. We're back though.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
So should we talk about that first?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, you first.
All right. So my main reasoning for the break was I moved out of the apartment I was in, so I didn't have anywhere to set up my recording and all that. So that was my main reason. But also, I kind of wanted to focus on my jiu-jitsu game a lot. So kind of another reason we took that long break, I guess. And then you have your reasons.
Well, I landed up in the hospital in December for a week.
Yeah.
Couldn't wipe my own behind for about 2 months. Lost my job. I was a bail agent. So I know I didn't say that before, but I was a bail agent. Lost my job. Had to start a whole new career. Lost some weight, 60 pounds. So no more wearing the sports bras. So no more uniboob. But yeah, so it's taken me a long time to be able to just sit up and enjoy sitting up instead of always constantly laying down. So it's been a long recovery without getting into details, but I definitely couldn't do this. In fact, your last episode, I was in the hospital when your dad and brother got on, when it was the episode of the wands.
That was about the start of it. Like when you like literally like right at, or I think that episode was right before you got into the hospital.
No, that episode was, I was in the hospital.
Or right after, I meant. Yeah, like right after you went, like maybe a couple days or something like that.
Yeah, I was, I just had a surgery and was getting ready to have another one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that one aired on December 17th. My last surgery was on the 19th. So
I
was in the hospital that whole week.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
Don't remember Christmas. Don't remember New Year's.
Jeez.
But I got the credit card bill. Thanks, Angel. For Christmas.
Yeah. Good Christmas present.
Yeah. Funny story. I don't drink. It's just not my cup of tea. I've never really drank. I drank one time with your dad when I turned 21 a few weeks after. So this year, before Christmas, I was turning 38, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, hey, I think I'm finally old enough to actually have a drink for the first time and actually like enjoy it instead of feel like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
So that was the goal, was my birthday on December 19th to have a drink. Well, since I was in the hospital that whole week, I haven't had a drink. So, and I'm not allowed to now. So I don't know what to say. My medication won't let me do it. So
I guess, can't?
No. So I'm on like high blood pressure medicine for heart failure. So I kind of can't have any alcohol unless I wanted to counteract what's happening. So
yeah.
Those days of dreaming of being a minor alcoholic are gone. Excuse me if anybody's suffering. I'm not. I was just kidding. But that was my reason why I wasn't around.
Yeah. Pretty serious stuff for sure.
Yeah, but I'm down 60 pounds. I'm getting on a bicycle now. I'm working on my health finally. Mm-hmm. I've been ignoring it for too long.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's good. Yeah, we decided it was time to start back up again. I sent him a text. We've been planning to start up again for probably a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
It just hasn't like worked out until I decided to ask Josh if we could just do it here in person, because I was trying to find a spot where I can record and do it. And I decided that this would probably be the best spot, and I thought it would be fun to start doing it in person now. So
Yeah, got to put the logo in the background.
Yeah,
for the
right.
gym,
Yeah,
so.
represent. Yep. So that'll be cool to start doing in person, getting guests, like actually being able to talk to them face to face instead of over a screen. I think that'll be kind of cool. Plus, there's a lot of opportunities that we can start going into since we're in person now. So
we still need to get Josh on here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we got to get Josh on here.
Tommy again.
Yeah, Tommy wants to come back. He commented on that post when I said we were coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, he wants
to
come back.
See all that stuff.
Yeah.
So. I'm still taking a hiatus from social media for the most part. So.
Yeah. So Tommy wants to come back. Yeah, we have a lot of people that we can get on here for sure.
So I ran into Drew at Walmart. I didn't tell you about a month ago.
Did you?
And he said he hasn't been coming to the gym.
No, he hasn't. He just signed back up on Wednesday.
Well, it's about time.
I know, right?
I'm saying it's about time, and I haven't been here in like 10 years.
I know, right?
But he's good. Like he's really good at it. He's a natural.
I
was pretty sad when I heard him say that he wasn't
taking a break.
That much, yeah.
I know. Me too. Yeah. We got him back in though. I'm hoping he's going to stick with it and everything. But
that's good.
I'm glad he's back in now because he's a good, for one. I think he should be competing and stuff. He's really good, but he's also a good training partner. So.
Well, he's a good representative of the gym because he doesn't do anything crazy outside of the gym.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a genuine good guy.
Yeah.
Like, he came up to me and said hi. So
yeah,
I was, like I said, I've been suffering for a while and kind of embarrassed. And he talked to me and didn't judge me or anything because I've had some issues after the surgery and stuff of confidence in myself. So
yeah,
as you can tell, oh look, I forgot to tell you guys, I lost all my hair, so I had to cut it.
yeah. I actually didn't. I forgot last time we recorded. Your hair was long, huh?
Yeah, I cut it because I was losing it all from the anesthesia and all the medication. So
really,
yeah,
dang.
I like it better not having to comb it anymore.
Yeah, I bet it's probably way easier.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
I think that's the majority of my changes in the last 7 months.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much me too. Just moved out of the apartment and then I actually, so I focused on competing for a while. I did a couple ADCC opens.
How did they go?
I did. So I'm trying to think the one after we stopped, which one that was. I can't remember. I feel like maybe.
Was that Austin?
No, I haven't done Austin.
No.
I've done Dallas, but Dallas was the most recent one I did. I think it might have been Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix.
Oh no, Trials. It was probably Trials.
Okay.
I think Trials was, yeah, definitely Trials. That was the next ADCC tournament I did after we stopped. So Trials, I won 2, lost my match that would have put me into day 2. So I lost on my 3rd match. And I was pretty sad about it because I would have went up against Gianni Grippo next, which is a really big name, like world champ in the gi. I think he's been to ADC. Wait, no, I don't think he's actually been to ADCC unless it was a long time ago, but I don't know. But he got, I think, silver or bronze at like the last trials, not this year, but like for the last ADCC he placed, I'm pretty sure, in trials. So I would have had a good match. I would have got to go against him, but I choked.
Test yourself with him. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted like a big name match just to see where I'm at, but yeah, I choked right before. Just made some dumb mistakes, but yeah, I think
learn, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what you compete for, really. I mean, it's just to get yourself better for the future, anyways. But then I did. I think after that was the Phoenix Open. I'm pretty sure. I think, unless there was another one. I'm pretty sure the Phoenix Open was the next one, and that's the one I won. So I finally won an Open. That was my goal. That was a goal that I set last year, was to win an ADCC Open, and I got it. So I'm pretty hyped about that. Yeah, because they're a big deal. They're tough. They're really tough to win. It's like a mini test for trials. So, and I won one. I also beat one of Gordon's teammates, a new wave guy, choked him unconscious, submitted him. So it was a good showing for me. I actually submitted all my opponents at that one too. So I was feeling good that day. And then, yeah, so I won that Open. I did the Dallas Open after that. I don't remember how many months after, but I I took, I don't know what my place would have been, but I won. I think I won 2, lost 2, so not as good for sure, but some tough competition there in Dallas. There were some really good guys. One match, the first match I lost was some person in Denver. I forgot what gym he trains at, but his name's Riley Golden. He's pretty legit. We had a good match. Went all the way to overtime, I believe. I think we went into overtime, and then I lost on points. But super good match with him. And then my second one that I lost was kind of disappointing. I got put in a hill hook, and it was on my. I injured my knee, and it was on my injured knee, so I tapped a little soon. But it is what it is. I'm still,
safety first.
yeah.
You
I could
come
still
back and do another one.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm good to compete still. So yeah.
Do you ever feel when you do those tournaments like that? Do you ever feel off when you start them? Like, have you noticed your results aren't the same when you're feeling a little off, or
like physically?
Yeah,
my body.
Yeah, like have you ever got up and just
not
felt different?
Physically. I mean, like having. I guess. Are you saying like having injuries and then?
No, more like,
or just.
You know how like there's days where when you're working out and stuff, like say you go for a run and you feel good and you had a really good run, and then the next day you just feel kind of off, like
okay,
you're not feeling it and you don't have the same results. Is it the same when you're in a tournament like that, or?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, because I'm still trying to. I mean, I've been competing like for a really long time, but I'm still figuring out how to compete. And like, I think the newest thing is figuring out how to compete is different than figuring out how to compete at a high level. I think because like little local competitions and stuff like that, they're not as I don't know, that like mentally it's not as big of a challenge as those high level ones are, where you're going against killers like every match. So
does diet come into play when you do those then, like what you eat?
Yeah, I definitely feel better when I diet before, so that's a big part of it.
So what do you eat the night before? Like, as you weigh in the day before, right?
Yeah, most of them I weigh in the day before. For all the 80cc ones, I weighed in the day before. I do so it depends. For trials I had to cut, so I didn't eat big before I weighed in. And then after I weighed in, so the day of weigh-ins I didn't eat up until weigh-ins, which were later on in the day, so starved myself for the day. But it wasn't too bad. I only had to cut like, I think it was like 6 or 7 pounds or something like that. Nothing crazy. And then after weigh-ins, I always carb load every time. So I do like pasta or some Italian usually is what I'll do. And then same thing for Phoenix and Dallas. I carb loaded. But for Phoenix and Dallas, I didn't have to starve myself because the bracket was like 156 point something, and I only weighed 150. So
what's that like, grappling guys that are obviously cutting and you're not?
I
Is it a
mean,
big difference?
they're strong. They're strong for sure. It's more so, I mean, I don't know if I'd notice. Well, you can tell when someone's like, okay, that guy's like a 170 pounder, but I don't know. In terms of, I think their cardio is worse for sure, so they tire out faster, but they do feel strong. And I think I've definitely went against guys on roids for sure, because some of these guys that I've won against feel like on another level of strong, and I'm like, I can't even move them, so I have to move around them. You know what I mean? So
I remember like 11 years ago when I was actually training and consistent, and I tried to go from like 192 to 170 for a fight to win tournament.
Oh yeah.
And I got down to like 175, missed the weight, so they moved me to the 185 bracket.
Oh, that sucks.
And then I ate heavy, so I ate like 2 hamburgers and
gain all that weight. Yeah.
Well, I didn't gain it back. What happened was I got the runs, and I got so
Oh.
sick. I'm pretty sure I went in under 170.
Jeez,
So I was so
yeah.
sick. And I wasn't that great of a competitor anyway, so I got my butt kicked. I could definitely feel the difference. And that after that, I said, oh, well, if I do another one, I'm going to do it at my natural weight.
Yeah.
It was up and down then. But I haven't competed or trained in almost 11 years. But,
It's been a while.
and that was a local tournament. I could just imagine on a pro level like you.
Yeah.
Right now. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
I would think that everything every little thing matters.
Some of those guys cut a lot. You'd be surprised. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always smaller than the guy I go against. I'm usually taller, but they're always like so like stocky. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
Well, I noticed that you. I haven't seen you in 7 months, so I could
Yeah.
always see a difference in you. I
Uh-huh.
noticed that you look like you're gaining a little bit more muscle mass now.
I am, yeah.
So are you changing up your training or anything like that?
Yeah, I focused on lifting for a while. I took a break for a little bit. I think I think I got sick and then I fell out of my routine and I stopped working out for a little bit, but I started lifting and yeah, I definitely got a little bulkier after that and I was eating a lot more too, so and then I started doing cardio. Not that that makes you gain weight or anything, but in terms of the changes I've made lately is like just taking it more serious on that side of things.
Mm-hmm.
I've always trained seriously. I always, always like constantly looking to evolve my game, but I think I could take it more serious in terms of like the pro athlete side of it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
dieting, working out, mobility, stuff like that, like doing everything. So I've been taking that more serious lately.
And at the level you're at now, do you think that like multi-sport training is good, like CrossFit, those kind of things, or is it will that mess up what you're doing and working towards right now?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it would help like CrossFit just because, it's a lot of explosive movements and stuff. I've been interested in I think it's plyometrics, I think that's the correct way to say it, which is like fast twitch type stuff, like explosive movements and like some of the stuff you have to do, you like jump and twist. So it's like supposed to improve your joint strength and stuff like that. I've been kind of interested in that lately, and I think that's a really important part of uh, if you're even if you're a hobbyist competing. Like, I think that'll keep you safe because I think, to be honest, I think my joints are a little bit weak, like my especially my knees, because they I every time I pop, it's like something stupid. Like I don't feel like I
Mm-hmm.
should have popped from that. So I've been more focused on trying to improve my joint strength and stuff. And I think plyometrics is a good one to kind of fit into your routine or your program. And then just weightlifting in general. I don't know exactly what type. Like I don't know if you'd say like bodybuilding or what kind of strength training, but for sure training like lifting weights
Yeah.
is definitely beneficial. So
What do you think about just like the novice that come into the gym to train? Do you think that they should just focus on stretching and recovery, or do you think they should be doing that too? Just because jujitsu is self defense, not
yeah.
just overall health, but if you focus on self defense too, not just the competition side of it, right? So, what would you say to somebody that's listening to us now that maybe wasn't part of the gym 6 months, 7 months ago when you were doing this and we were having these conversations?
Okay, so yeah, just someone brand new doesn't even compete or doesn't yet, at least you're saying
Yeah,
like should they even should they even care about like working
lifting
out?
weights and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Um I think when you're starting, I think it probably depends on your like what level you start at, like
mm,
how in shape you are. You don't want to push yourself so hard with the working out part that you can't train jujitsu because
yeah,
that just defeats the purpose. So
yeah,
it kind of depends how your priorities are set. If you know like you really like jujitsu and that's kind of one of your higher priorities versus like lifting, like if jujitsu is above lifting for you, then uh, don't lift too much where you can't actually train jujitsu because at the end of the day, you get better at jujitsu by doing jujitsu.
yeah.
So if you're lifting too much and it stops you from doing jujitsu, then I'd say cut down on the lifting and yeah, maybe focus on just jujitsu. But
Yeah.
if you want to start, jujitsu will get you in shape. So once you start getting used to training and stuff like that, if you want to start like taking it more serious or you feel like your body can handle it at that time, I'd maybe even start like even like 2 days a week lifting would be beneficial. I only do 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So what do you say? Like, do you lose a lot of guys that come out and, or I should say, people or guys and girls when they join the gym, they do a good 2 3 months of it and then they fall out? You think that a lot of that has to do with overtraining immediately, getting too excited and overtraining, you think? Or
I think for some people,
yeah,
I think people, like older people for sure, they jump in and they want to do the same thing that everyone else is doing, and some of them can hang for sure, but then there's those people who maybe were athletes in the past and they're
mhm,
kind of beat up, or they just, they're just not in shape anymore, so they try to, go all in right away, and it's too much for them, and they feel like they can't come to class without getting beat up or getting sore. But really, it's kind of just a mentality. You just got to slow it down and
yeah,
take it easy. You don't. It doesn't have to be that, that fight every day. Like I tell people, like people don't like going hard. Like I mean, some people do, but like older people or new people, they
yeah,
might not like going hard and coming to randori because they feel like they're just gonna get beat up the whole time.
yeah,
But really, I feel like most of the beating up part, like the why you feel sore and beat up, is because of how hard you went, not because how hard the other guy's
mhm,
going. So if you just learn how to lose and put the ego to the side, like if you're not feeling it, you don't have to like go crazy and scramble with someone. If they're passing your guard, just frame and
yeah,
maybe if you don't feel like you can stop the pass without like going crazy and spazzing out, then just let them pass and focus on framing and then recover. Like
yeah.
it's not the end of the world. So
How
I
do
think
you
that's a big part of it.
how do you combat that when you lose somebody in the gym because of something like that? Do you have those one-on-one conversations with them and kind of see it coming, or
I
is it a surprise to you usually?
well, I don't think we lose a lot of people for that reason, to be honest. I mean, some people might some people might say that that's what it's for, but I mean, even the guys, so I guess I don't see them leaving, but
Yeah,
just even if I notice they're like that's the way they are in the gym, like they like to go hard, and or not like to go hard, but they do go hard all the time, and they don't like to go hard, then I'll talk to them and like, like we can tone it back a little. You got to learn how to lose. Something I've been doing lately, because I heard everyone in the jiu-jitsu community probably knows who Dima is. He's a if you're a casual, you probably don't know who he is, but like the hardcore people, they know who he is. He's a just like this genius coach. Basically, he's like a kind of like a Donaher type guy, but for the B team guys. And he's doing their camp for ADCC, and he does these low heart rate rounds. So you're forced to stay in a low heart rate. You can't go too hard, and you're solely focused on like your skills. You can't rely on your athleticism. You can't rely on anything like that. So I've been implementing those with some of those guys that go really hard, and they're feeling sore every day, or they get gassed out too much. So I'm like trying to get them to, really what it does is I'm kind of trying to get them to learn how to lose and like it not be a big deal. Like someone passes your guard, like who cares? Like that doesn't decide the match. What, you can still do something after that. So
yeah.
the low heart rate rounds have actually been pretty beneficial for us. So um, that's one thing that I plan on continuing with those guys.
So now that you're a black belt, because you got it before we stopped doing it. We were a few episodes in when you got it,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I
how do you
think
feel
so.
like you've grown since then?
Big time. I think if I competed against myself 6 months ago, I would annihilate myself.
Would you?
Yeah,
What
big
about as a
time.
coach?
Oh, as a coach? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I take coaching very seriously. I'm constantly trying to improve my methods, and I do tons of research, not only on jujitsu, but learning as a skill in itself. And if you ask the guys in class, they'll probably tell you that I'm always changing up like the way we train, and they probably tell you I'm all over the place, but it's because I'm trying to figure out what the best way is to make
yeah.
these guys good. So
So they're learning and you're learning at the same time, then, huh?
exactly, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely, yeah,
that's good.
yeah. A lot of research, a lot of implementing new things, just seeing how it works, listening to podcasts, and I just try out new things and see if it works out. If not, then either I did it wrong and it's my fault, or it's just could be something that doesn't work for us.
Yeah. You know what they call that in real life? Like they call that self awareness.
Mm-hmm.
If you have self awareness and accountability, then you have no ceiling. So you'll
Mm-hmm.
never hit your ceiling. You keep growing, and the people
Exactly.
around you grow,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what you're trying to do here. Then. right?
For
You and
sure, yeah.
Josh and all the other coaches.
For
How many
sure.
coaches do you have here now?
We have a lot of coaches.
Should we name them off?
We can name them off. Yeah. So we got, let's see. Let's start at the top. So we got Josh. He's obviously our owner, our professor. Then we got me. I'm under Josh, so I'm the head coach. Then we got my dad, who's a brown belt. That's a big one. He was on. You guys all know him. If you're watching this, I'm sure you know him. But if not, he was on an episode with me. The one he was talking about earlier. And then we got who else we got at brown belt? We got Will. Yeah, Will at brown belt also, Coach Will. Then we got, I think that's our only brown belt. Then we got Aaron Hernandez, Coach Aaron, purple belt. We got Coach Ray, also purple belt. What other purple belt? I believe those are the only 2 purple belt coaches. And then we got at blue belt, we have Kate, obviously. We got Angie. We got, I forgot to, sorry, Carrick. Carrick's a brown belt.
I was
He's in
waiting
there
for you to
too.
say his name.
I
didn't
know,
want to throw
right?
it out there.
I know. Yeah. So we got Carrick. He's a big one. He's an OG too. So
I remember him when he was a white belt.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, you got to say his name.
I know, right? He's been training like almost as long as me, probably like equally as long, maybe longer. Yeah. But yeah, so Carrick, so back to the blue belts. I said Kate, Angie. What other blue belts do we got? Tim Hizzo. He coaches pretty regularly.
Is he back?
Yeah. Yeah, he coaches pretty regularly. He'll take like a week or 2 off sometimes, but
I ran into him at Walmart right after my surgery. I couldn't even stand up.
Really?
I was sweating, like dying, just trying to walk. Because I would go do laps at Walmart every day just to try to build up my stamina. And I saw him, and I went up to talk to him, and he was like having a panic attack over cheese.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah.
So I don't think he realized how sick I was then, but yeah, it was nice to see him. I haven't seen him in forever. Still want to get into shape and get in the gym and challenge him.
We have that super fight. Yeah.
I got to challenge it. I got to train so I can.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if my body could take a knee on belly right now.
I know. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Who else?
What about kids? You got
the junior coaches. Yeah. We got junior coaches. So we got Elijah. Elijah's probably the most regular one. He's like here mostly every day, coaching the kids. And then we got Frank was for a little bit. He hasn't been lately, so I wouldn't say him right now, but he was. And Kingsley comes pretty regularly. And then Coach Will's daughter, Olivia, she became a junior coach recently. She does very good, but yeah, she started up recently too.
We've got like a highlight reel of Elijah, right?
Oh yeah. We have a video.
That here later.
Yeah, we'll be showing that. Yeah. We could talk about that next, the tournament, and then we could show his video, but that could be a good segue into that.
Yeah.
But
what was the tournament called?
It was a Grappling X tournament. They haven't been back to Colorado in a while, and they made a comeback here, so we headed up to it. It was a smaller one for sure.
Do you have adults, or was it just kids that went?
Just kids went. Yeah, we didn't have any adults. We had maybe like 8 kids. I'll have to go back and look at it. I don't know if that's right, but something like that.
And how'd they do?
They did well. We were off to a rough start. Like our first couple matches were all losses. Not bad matches, just a lot of the kids we took were newer and they've never competed before, so they were still getting acclimated to like what a competition is. Like, it's much higher pace, it's more serious, so they were still getting used to that, trying to get them to pick up their pace and pick up the aggression. Once they figured it out, though, we started doing a lot better further into the tournament. Plus they got to see the more advanced kids compete, and they're like, okay, that's how we do it. So
what was the format? Was it like a round robin format, or?
No, I think it was double elimination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just
well, that's nice because they get more experience when they do that.
Yeah.
I wish I would have had that when I was doing it, because even as an adult, and you don't get the double elimination, you're just kind of done.
Yeah, single elimination's rough. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just kind of done. And when you're like me, where I start off slow and finish slow, like I get no experience.
Right. Yeah, single elimination sucks for if you're paying for it. Yeah, that
because they're not cheap, right?
No, they're not. They're not cheap at all. Yeah, I mean,
what's an average tournament cost right now?
I'd say probably 60 to 90 per division. Yeah, it depends on the tournament. Yeah. Some of them will do you pay for gi and you get no gi free, or vice versa, but not all of them do that. So yeah, some of them end up being like 90 total. So, but
So you guys won a couple banners, right?
we did, yeah. So we did good as a team. Like I said, we started off rough. We started getting some wins. We were getting uh, putting people on the podium. So we got team points, and we ended up. Well, we don't have them here right now. I don't think. Josh brought them in yet. Maybe we do. I don't know where they're at though. But we'll maybe show them next week or something. But we got gold, or not gold, first place gi. So like out of all the gi matches, we took first. Then we got second place no gi. So out of all the no gi matches, we took second place as a team. And then overall, so just team points overall, we took third. So
that's cool.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all.
That's cool.
Yeah, especially not the kids really carried because we didn't take any adults. So they were able to get enough team points to combat some teams that did take adults. So pretty good. Yeah.
And you go against like other teams that are huge, right? Like they're not just
I mean
eight showing up. You got big gyms, right?
I wouldn't say at that. Well, there's definitely teams that took more, but at that tournament, it was honestly a pretty small tournament. I don't know what the biggest team was, but we probably did beat some teams that were bigger than us for sure.
That's cool. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Really cool.
So since we're segueing into that, you got that video of.
Yeah, we can pull that up.
So he's actually part of the Martinez clan.
Yep.
So that's my nephew.
Step brother.
Not in my eyes. He's my nephew.
No, yeah, for sure.
I dislike him just like the rest of them.
Yeah, right. Don't hate him any more, any less.
Yeah. Frodo. That's what I call him, Frodo. He's been the same size since kindergarten.
Yeah, he's gotten really good. So we'll pull up a match real quick, and we can just take a look. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got them in stock.
You sell them to fans too, parents and stuff that come.
Yeah. I mean, if they want to wear some, maybe some swimming trunks. Yeah.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah, some swimming trunks.
Yeah. So what's he doing here? What did he just?
So he just hit a little hip toss. He got the underhook on him. Got a hip toss. He's just trying to listen for me. I'm not sure if you guys have the audio, if you can hear it.
No, there's no audio.
No audio. No. Yeah, but so that's fine. So he's just listening to me. He's really easy to coach because he'll literally look over and like wait for your instruction.
He looked like he demoralized that kid with that hip toss already.
I know.
Poor thing.
He went for a little cartwheel pass there. That kid did a good job at capitalizing. Almost hit a crab ride. Took his back. They end up back on the feet though.
So what's on his rash guard? Is that like his favorite rash guard then? Because I noticed it's not a gym rash guard, right?
I don't know if it's his favorite. I know he likes it. It's a 80cc rash guard. So it has like, I think it's like a Hall of Fame one. So it has like Gordon, Galvao, like a bunch of high level guys.
Now he
did a nice little blast double,
like his own pro match or something like that.
Elijah, he did, yeah, he won. He won by no armbar.
How long ago was that? Just a few months ago.
Yeah, just a few months ago. Yeah. He's doing really good in this match. He went against his kid a couple times that day, so he already beat that kid.
Looks like he was trying to do a hip toss on him.
Yeah, he was. Oh, this one's nasty.
Oh,
yeah,
picked him up.
Little mat return there. That kid, you don't try to headlock.
Yeah, and he locked his arm in when he took him down like that too.
Yeah, he body lock, picked him up. Little mat return, and he's going for a Kimura here.
What are you telling him?
I'm telling he could go for armbar, and then I'm right here. I guess you're not allowed at this tournament to like lock the legs so. Really what the ref was concerned about was a scissor choke. So if he like stretched his legs and choked him, he wasn't doing that, but I guess it's illegal. So I was just
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy because he wasn't even doing it. He was going for something else.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but
I
no
could
big
see like giving him a warning and telling him not to stretch the legs or something. But.
Yeah, but no big deal. He just gets right back into it.
Yeah, it didn't look like it phased him at all.
No, he hits a nice step through triangle, but that kid brought his knee in, did a good job defending. But so they're not allowed to do flying triangles, and that's one of his favorite things.
Yeah.
So I worked on a step through triangle with him, which is you do the same thing, you just don't jump, you just step through to the triangle.
Yeah.
Then
So
yeah.
what do you do to get the kids prepared? Do you, because obviously there's different roles for each tournament? Do you do like little mini camps while you're training them?
Yeah, so he gets the win there by armbar. So really what it is they stay ready mostly, but occasionally I'll do kind of depending on the kid and their style, or depending on if we see someone in the bracket that they know and we can game plan for a little bit. We don't do too much of that because I like to, I tell them to play their game, not play
Yeah.
off of their opponent's game. But I'll just maybe depending on, it really depends. For this one, uh Antonio, he's so I have like this thing called the Uke's Grappling Club, and it's just like kids that I train extra with. I do a little extra training because they show that they're serious and they put in hard work. Well, he had someone in his bracket that we know and he's went against before, and she's beat him before, and she's really good, and I know her whole game. So the day before, we did a little game planning, and it it helped him a lot. He didn't win the match, but he didn't get caught. Like the game planning caused him to not get caught with
Yeah.
what her A game is.
So he did better than he did the time
Oh,
before.
much better. Yeah,
Oh, that's
much
awesome.
much better. Like she's one of the best kids around here for sure in the area, and he definitely made her look human. So like I think it was good for him because he got to see like, oh, like I can compete at this level. So
Yeah.
but so yeah, we'll occasionally do stuff like that. Usually it's more so just like we'll work on guard passing this month, and then uh, when we're getting closer to the tournament, I'll force them to think about points. So like, don't accept bottom. If you're on top and you start falling off, do not accept bottom. Scramble to your feet, stuff like that. Once we start getting closer to the deadline, yeah. And that's more so with like my club of kids, because I can do that extra stuff with them.
Yeah. So these tournaments aren't like little football leagues and stuff, right? Not everybody's getting a trophy when they go to competitions, right?
No, definitely not.
So
no.
they have to earn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
cool.
Yeah, I don't think jiu-jitsu people believe in participation trophies.
Well, I would have
which
stayed
is
if I got one. No, I'm just kidding.
right. No, I respect it.
No, that I would rather see them earn it than actually just be given it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So how often are you guys trying to compete or bring people to other tournaments? Because there's more now than there used to be, right? Like before,
for
it was
sure.
just like fight to win, and then grappling. Was it Grappling Industries or
Grappling Industries actually came after Fight to Win.
After.
It was kind of just Fight to Win for a while, and
Yeah.
Grappling X was before Fight to Win, but Fight to Win kind of took over. So it really was just like one every 3 months.
Yeah.
Before.
What about Naga? Are they coming around still? Or?
Yeah, Naga's coming around for sure.
Good.
Yeah, so we have a lot coming to Colorado now.
Yeah,
usually have to drive to Denver, so I think the parents get a little like turned off on the idea because of that. But I mean, I'd like to take them as much as they'd like to go.
Yeah.
I like that's kind of my side of it. That's my passion, the competition side of it. So
yeah,
when I have kids that are super down for it, I'm gonna support them and go to every single one. Like we have a couple kids who do like a lot of tournaments, and it'll literally just be them two that go up, like 2 kids or something, like Kingsley. It'll just be Kingsley or Kingsley and Kippy or something, and I'll drive up just for them because it's my passion. So I don't want to I don't want them to have like no coach.
So how many kids do you have right now that are consistently competing?
I'd say my little group is probably the ones that are like trying to do every one they can. That would be like Elijah, Antonio, usually Kingsley, Frank and Kitty are probably going to start up doing more because they actually haven't done much. And the reasoning is it's tough for Frank because with his belt and his weight, there's not a lot of kids in Colorado for some reason at his belt and his weight. I think it's because I don't know. I think maybe because he's a yellow belt, and I don't know, whatever the combination is, of his belt and weight, there's not a lot of kids his size and his belt.
So
So
they don't move him to a different belt bracket or anything like
that's the problem. He gets moved up every
that?
time, so he's never had a fair chance at a competition besides like a long time ago, like
Yeah.
maybe his first one. So Frank's never really had like a, you know, same skill, same weight type match. He's
Yeah.
always gone up in weight, so
Yeah.
it's kind of
Well-
rough for him to find people.
Well, here's an idea. This podcast is completely separate from the gym, even though you're a head coach, right?
Hmm.
Maybe we can slap the Garrulous podcast logo on one or two of them and be their first sponsor.
Oh
And
yeah,
then watch them grow up and
no, that'd
become
be
adults.
awesome.
Kind
Yeah,
of like I did with you. How much did I give you and told you I'm going to support you on my podcast I had years ago?
I don't remember, but yeah, you
It was like
definitely
20
supported
bucks,
me a lot.
remember?
20 bucks. No, even more recently,
Yeah.
I had a rash guard. You put like a random logo on
Yeah.
it just so you could give me money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So that was cool.
how about
yeah.
we do that and I'll pay for one of their tournaments, like two
Oh yeah,
kids
I'd
for
love to
now,
do that.
and then
Yeah,
we'll work on that
for sure. Yeah, I'd
on the
love to do
next
that.
big tournament. So like a fight to win or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to do that.
And just because Elijah's my nephew doesn't mean he's going to get it. He's got to
Yeah, he's got
to earn it.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
how
for
about
sure.
we do that?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah,
So-
we could throw a Garrulous logo on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also we'll talk about this probably
Yeah.
a little bit later, or actually probably here pretty soon. We'll see. We'll probably talk about the in-house first, but I'm starting a clothing brand for jiu-jitsu, like no-gi stuff and clothing. And yeah, so that's actually going to be called the Uke's Grappling Club, which they're my core people, kind of my start of it. It's not necessarily related, but I'm kind of going to make it like I want to support them and, you know, sponsor them as much as I can with that business. That's kind of one reason I wanted to start it, so I can, you know, support. I want to be able to sponsor athletes, because I know how hard it is to travel and compete without sponsors. It's rough, man. It's so expensive. So I want to be able to support some people in the community, and especially the kids I train. So that's another thing they'll have. Like, I want to supply them with their rash guards and stuff, and then once I grow the business more, like pay for their, you know, flights and stuff, they want to leave and compete elsewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be awesome. Throw a Garrulous logo on there. Get them a couple sponsors. Yeah.
Yeah, let them know what it feels like and watch them grow into adults just like you.
Yeah.
And
yeah, for sure.
That's your legacy right there. So
Yeah.
let's do it.
Plus,
what they do.
Yeah, I don't want them to have that, like, I don't like when people like switch up, like because they go like the safe route, you know, like I'm just gonna go get a normal job, and not saying there's anything wrong with that. I just, like, if I know they're passionate about this, and
I have a normal job.
no, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, if this is their passion and they know it
they
now,
have to do it.
like,
They have
go
to try
for it. Don't settle. So I don't want them to feel like, you know, they can't make money, or so I want to try to help out if I can.
Well, that's what I want to do too. And since we can use the podcast as a segue to that and watch them grow, let's do it. Let's get the ones that deserve it. So
for sure,
Elijah, you better step up your game if you don't want to see it on somebody else.
I know, right? Yeah.
I'm just calling them out because we did a highlight video from yesterday's tournament. So, yeah, I'll pay for a couple of their tournaments, or at least one, you know, gi or no gi, and slap a logo on their rash guard and kind of let them see what it feels like, and then go from there. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd like to see that.
So whatever kids are watching, comment and let me know which ones are part of his what is it called again? I'm sorry.
The Uke's Grappling Club. Yeah.
Let me know who's in the club.
Yeah.
You guys better be watching this.
I know, you guys better watch this. how much I put into you guys better support and watch this. I'm just kidding.
But it'd be cool to see that stuff. I mean, I got to do it with you, and just because I was your uncle, you know.
Yeah.
But now we could throw on a Garrulous podcast in that spot where we just throw on a random.
Yeah.
So we could do something like that next time for you too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Sponsor myself now.
So let's talk about the in-house tournament and why you do them, and why it's important to have something like that.
For sure.
For your core group of guys that are a member of Childress BJJ.
Yeah, for sure. So the in-house, so it started as an idea a long time ago. I was actually talking, me and Big Frank were talking about this, but we were kind of just talking about it a long time ago. You remember the OG ones? You were actually part of a couple of the OG ones.
I
So
grew up in a couple trash cans. I became best friends with a couple trash cans.
yeah, I know. I remember that. But so it kind of started out as an idea. I was wanting to do like a quintet style because back then I never had the opportunity to do any tournaments or anything like that. So I was like, why don't we just do it for fun? Like just throw our own. And that's kind of how it started out. Just originally just trying to have fun, and it kind of like snowballed into what it is now, to where I'm actually using it now more so, instead of like, I mean, it's still mainly to have fun. That's still the goal, like to have fun and bring everyone together. But I'm using it to help the kids get ready for competitions, help the adults feel more comfortable in a competitive setting, because it is different. Even the in-houses, they'll tell you that they feel more, they feel closer to competition than a randori would.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, that's in your mind, like this is a competition. We obviously don't hurt each other. We don't do anything like that. We don't go hard on submissions, but the pace is higher. Like they take it serious. So it's good for getting them ready, but also bringing everyone together from the gym. That's one big thing that I really like. When we got the bleachers filled up, we got the parents cheering. That's always super fun. And then I throw it on the stream. The kids get all excited when they go home and watch it on their phone. They're like, "Look, I'm on YouTube, mom." And so you know what I mean. It's like it's really cool. I try to make it really like professional too, because then the kids are like, "Dang, there's someone commentating for me," like, you know what I mean. So it's really good for them. I want them to have a good time with it. So
how much is it for them to participate?
so it's $20, and part of that fund we're gonna put into the we have like a fund to help kids compete that want to but can't afford it, or are deserving, I guess you would say. And so part of the money from the registrations will go to that.
How many kids do you have in the gym right now, and about how many land up participating in every in-house tournament that you do?
I'd say we usually get about man, I'd have to look back. It's been kind of all over the place in terms of how many have signed up for the in-house. I feel like some of them have been smaller, some of them have been real big. Maybe around, let me actually think about it real quick. So if we do about maybe like 4 little kids, and I'd say about almost 20 in the in-house, maybe more, maybe a little less, somewhere around there, I think.
And how many kids do you have in the gym that come
in the gym? I don't know how many we have right now. Probably around 50, 60,
so you get almost
50
half.
Something like that.
So
yeah,
you get almost half.
Yeah.
So that's another thing I want to do, that we're going to do for the Garrulous podcast. We're going to pay for 4 kids that haven't participated in one of your in-house tournaments. I'm going to make sure we have the money and ready before August, so that they know that they have 3 weeks to train, right?
Yeah.
So 4 kids that haven't competed are going to get paid, or they're going to get their participation paid for by us, so that they could see what it feels like to compete in the tournament.
Yeah. So it'd be cool too, because hopefully that segues them into real tournaments and stuff, and this can be their start. So yeah, if you guys are watching at the gym, any of the parents or any of the kids, if like the older kids, if you guys are watching, definitely you guys should sign up for it, because it's a great segue into actually competing. You get to learn what it's like, and you get to learn the rule set and everything, because it's different than grappling in the gym. You got to worry about getting taken down, and you're scored on at that point if you get taken down. So it'll better suit you. You'll be more ready for an actual competition if you do this. So.
And then you're gonna have some commentators.
Yep.
I'm gonna be one of them.
Yep. We'll have LJ there commentating.
It's been a while since I've done one.
He's one of the OG commentators, so we'll have him. I think we might have Carrick also. So the 2 OG commentators would be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice to sit next to Carrick again. It's been forever since I've seen him.
Right.
That'd be cool.
No, yeah, and you guys, I think you guys do a really good job at it too.
Yeah.
So, and Carrick also does our announcing. He's really
Yeah.
good at it because he gets all excited. He yells in the mic, so people like it.
Yeah. So maybe we could get Tommy to jump on while Carrick's doing some of the announcing.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah. I
guess I
mean,
challenged
well,
Tommy to come sit next
Tommy's
to me.
gonna be in this one.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so
Okay,
I
never
mean,
mind.
during the kids for sure, we could
Yeah, that'd be
probably
cool.
during the kids we could probably get him in here.
Kind of flip flop, so Carrick
Mhm.
could do his announcing. He is a
Yeah,
good announcer.
he is. Yeah,
He is. He's like a what are their names from the WWE days?
yeah. He
Yeah,
reminds me of that
Howard
too.
Finch, I
I
think
don't
is
know
his
their
name.
names, but I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about. Yeah,
Howard Finch was around way before you were even a thought.
yeah.
So
I know what style you're talking about though.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
that's
his
Carrick's
style.
style. Yeah,
Hmm.
he's good. So we're gonna try to do more things this time in your in house because we've got more equipment now. So
Hmm.
we're gonna try to do some interviews, some lead
Yeah.
ups, and on some other episodes, right?
Yeah, I have a lot of ideas. Yeah, I'd like to since we started up the podcast again, I'd like to use it as a platform to interview you guys doing the in-house and doing some, like promo style videos, stuff like that. So
And that'll help
that'll
the
be really
kids and
cool.
adults, right? Like if they want to do like a pro fight with Fight to Win and stuff, they'll
For sure, yeah. I
at least
mean,
have a highlight reel, and
yeah, for
because
sure. That'd be
that's what they want to see. So,
yeah.
and I
No,
just
that'd
say
be
Fight
cool.
to Win because that's the only one I remember
Yeah.
when I was around.
Well, there honestly isn't a lot of
Yeah.
like super fight promotion. Well, I guess there is, but uh Fight to Win's definitely the
Yeah.
biggest one.
So when's the in-house tournament?
August 24th.
At what time?
We're starting at 10.
And if somebody wants to come and show up, how much is it?
Wait, are we starting at 10? Yeah, we're starting at 10. It's so if you want to watch or compete.
I watch
So
spectator
yeah,
in-house,
so if you want to come watch, it's $10.
or they could just
$10.
stream it on Facebook, or
Yeah, or so I'll be streaming it on my YouTube channel. It's the Uke BJJ. Just look that up on YouTube, and we'll be streaming it there. You can watch it for free, no pay per view or anything. But yeah, if you want to come in and support in person, $10. It's always a good time, and I definitely plan on this one being the best one, production wise and everything. So
what matches do you have set so far? Do you have any?
I don't have any matches set. I do have a couple people that Tommy and Joseph both called out people, so
And they get
they're
answers.
they're gonna be not yet. I'll have to make them aware that they were called out, but
Well, let's get Tommy and Joseph because that's father son, right?
yeah, we could do both.
I know they know how to talk,
Yeah,
so we should have them do a 30-second promo, and so we can put it on the next episode.
I know. I think that'd be cool if we could get him to do that.
So,
Yeah,
and Tommy
I could
knows how to
record
work
him.
the camera because he did an interview with us before.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if he wants to
So
call him out, let's do it legit on the podcast.
right, we should. Yeah, put it out there. So they'll be participating in the 3v3 team duel championship is what I'm calling it. But also you can do super fights as well because I'm gonna have super fights. So you could call out specific people and get a super fight with them. So hopefully those people that they called out accept, and because that would be really cool.
And you're planning on giving away a few things, right?
I am, yeah. So for the adults, the prize is going to be pretty cool. It's an actual trophy cup, like a wooden handcrafted trophy cup. And what we're going to do is we'll set it here in the gym somewhere. You guys can't see it right now, but over here, you guys all come to the gym probably. So over by the mirrors, we have all of our belts and stuff like that. So we'll set it up somewhere there and put like a little label on it that says like which team is holding it at that time. And then in future in-houses, we can do another, and they'll have to defend their title. So that's what we're doing for the adults for the reward. They get those bragging rights, and they get that big cup in the gym saying their team name and
We should
who's
have brought
holding
it
it.
so they could see
I
it.
should have. Yeah, I was
Next
at my
episode.
dad's too. Yeah, we'll bring it next episode because we're gonna be talking about the in-house a lot leading up to it. So yeah, we'll talk about it next time, and we'll bring it. And then for the
we gotta let them see it. So.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
What about
for
the kids?
Yeah, for the kids, we're doing a t-shirts for them. So it's a never before seen, no one's ever worn this shirt ever. Fresh design, exclusive t-shirt for the in-house. If you guys have seen the flyer, it's that sloth that's directly in the middle of the flyer. in the middle of the shirt, and then it'll say CBJJ in-house champion, or CBJJ in-house next to the sloth, and then champion. And then we'll have that. We might put that on the back. I'm not sure how I'm going to lay it out. Yeah, I think that'll be on the back, and then there'll be a pocket-sized sloth for right here on the pocket. So exclusive T-shirts for the kids, pretty cool. And then cool. Yeah, we'll see if we might even come up with more rewards and stuff for the winners. But we're also going to do giveaways for just everyone who attends. I wanted to do a giveaway for my new, which we'll talk about after this, my new clothing brand that I mentioned earlier. So I think we'll do some kind of giveaway for that, whether it's like a care package type thing or just a T-shirt. And yeah, I think I want to start there at the in-house, and that'll be my first drop of. I'll take pre-orders too for the designs that I have made and stuff at the in-house.
You gotta have a shirt for the parent, for the child that's the champion too.
I know, right?
So they can walk around and brag too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so
that'd be pretty cool.
Yep. So all the winners get an exclusive shirt presented by the Uke's Grappling Club brand. We'll probably throw one of those logos on there too, just to make it even more exclusive.
That's pretty cool.
Never before made.
Yeah. Hey, that's fun for everybody here at the gym. I mean, I remember years and years ago when I was starting out, and you were just a little kid, and I mean, I came after you had already started for a few years. There wasn't that big of a group. It was small. It was a small, like, core group, and you guys have grown a lot.
Yeah.
How many members do you say you have right now?
Over 100, somewhere around there. Yeah, over 100.
And we were like 10 core back then, I think.
I know, it was pretty small back then.
Yeah,
maybe.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you guys are growing and got to start doing more stuff for them. And
yep.
At least we get to watch it on the podcast. You get to do it as a head coach and organizer for the tournament. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Plus, it's cool for me too, because I'm learning how to do all this stuff for. I do have aspirations to throw like invitationals and stuff here at the gym. So I think I'd like to get into that. Maybe after this in-house, I think I could throw an invitational here and do like some real tournaments or super fight type thing here. And so it's a good practice for me too. And in turn, it helps everyone else too. So.
Well, gym versus gym would be a cool little.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah,
like
that would
challenge
be pretty
another
cool.
Gym.
That'd cool. That would be.
You guys right now do like a once a week thing, right?
Yeah, open mats. Yeah, so we do some cross training with the other gyms in town. Yeah, we're friendly with them. We had one today actually with Humble Heathens. Good group of guys for sure.
So what are the other gyms that you do it with?
So we do us. We host it, and then Warrior Built will host. So I think we're doing the 1st and the 3rd. Would this be the 3rd Sunday of the month? I'm pretty sure we're doing the 1st and the 3rd Sunday of every month. So I
sorry, that wasn't written down. We didn't. I just threw that out there because I was.
No, I smacked the mic. That's why I was like.
Oh, I thought it was because I asked you a question we didn't talk about.
No, not at all. I smacked the mic and I was waiting for it to stop ringing. But so yeah, Warrior Belt and Humble Heathens, which is which one we had today. But
that's cool.
Yeah. So good group of guys there for sure. Both gyms. We're friendly with them and get to do some cross training because that's always nice. I believe in cross training for sure.
So if somebody wants to join the gym, because I'm sure we're going to have some people that aren't part of the gym or don't know, where do they go? What's the address?
So yeah, come down 1216 South Prairie Avenue. Yeah, just come in. Your first class is free. You could also check out our website, childressbjj.com. And then on there will be all the steps you would need to take to come in and schedule a free class. So yeah, if you guys are interested, it's definitely, if there's anyone watching who doesn't train, which I don't know, we'll see. But if there's anyone watching that doesn't train, for sure, like it'll change your life.
It's really not hard to join, guys. I've done it about 7 times.
Yeah, he knows best. He knows best.
So it's not hard. Just come out and do it. You'll like it.
Yeah, just come try it out. Free class.
Yeah.
No risk.
Yeah. Find out which one of the wands is called Bobos.
Yeah.
But don't call it to them their face because you'll probably get beat up. No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't care. No,
I tried to for a while there to get when my kids were here. I tried to get Elijah, Jeremiah, all of them to call you Bobos here at the gym. Even my own
really?
kids, and they were all afraid to do it. They said, "No, that's Coach Juan."
That's funny. No, I don't care. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
self-conscious
just a
about
family
it.
name.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so let's segue into a couple other things. What's the plan with the podcast? What do you want to do?
For the podcast, so are you talking about for the in-house or just in
No,
general?
just in general, what you want to do with this, like what are future episodes, what you want to kind of push. I know that in our intro we list a few things, but is there
Yeah.
anything specific you want to go
Yeah.
towards?
So yeah, we have a lot of ideas. So we're thinking we were thinking it'd be cool if we can do almost vlog style content, like maybe on a randori night, just pull people aside, interview them, stuff like that. Yeah, even like a live stream during a randori and just pull people aside, show them rolling, stuff like that would be really cool. I think that's one big one, and then like we already talked about, using it for the in-house as a platform to promote that and
Yeah,
just make it more fun. Honestly, it's people like when there's like a lot of interviews, and so definitely that's a big one. Yeah, lots of big plans, and there's a lot of stuff we talked about that we just need to figure out the little
yeah,
details of how we're going to do it. But I think it'd be really cool. Even you want to do some more cooking videos. We have one out, but we want to start doing those
yeah. For humans,
also.
it's time, not just for
Yeah,
dogs.
for humans. Yeah, yeah.
But
So
I would like to do a vlog of me getting back into shape finally, because I
mhm.
wanted to do that last time. I wound up in the hospital, but maybe this time you can give me a like 30, 45 days. We start it, and I'll start vlogging every day. My journey back to day one in the gym,
Yeah, that'd be
to get
awesome.
back
Yeah,
to the gym.
yeah, we could do a 30 days or something like
Yeah.
that. Do a
Obviously, I got to check
day
with the
one,
doctor
day
to make sure I'm good, but
yeah,
I got to lose some weight anyway and recover a little bit. But it'd be nice to have a challenge like that. So
keep
maybe by
you
the next
hold you
episode, we know.
accountable and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, and we'll start doing that. You guys can see me crying. So
yeah, that'd be
not
cool.
just sweating, but actually crying. So I'll do that. And we could do those, like do quick little like 1 or 2 minute video vlogs where we could throw them up on here, and then we could do longer ones.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And it'd be
I'd
cool to
like it.
do a countdown to you on your next tournament.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I actually don't have anything scheduled yet. I did have one, but kind of fell through. They rescheduled the tournament, so.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What if we did a day in the life of for
that'd
you?
be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like to see that.
That would be cool. I mean, it is just it'll be here a lot, but
Yeah, but still, like a lot of people don't see that side of things. They
yeah,
don't
that's
see what
true.
the coaches go
Behind the
through.
scenes, yeah.
So like what you and Josh and everyone else goes through, it'd be cool to see a day in the life. So
Yeah, that'd be cool. For sure, I'd be down to do that.
we have a lot of things planned. We're gonna have new shirts here in the next few weeks. So the next few episodes, we're gonna have some actual podcast shirts.
Yep.
So we're gonna have something
Some new mics
look more
matching, look more professional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Get some more things.
Yeah.
Matching mics. And,
Yeah. Maybe we could probably do the maybe double camera next time, switch angles. So yeah, we can
well,
make it look real nice.
he's only saying that because like I take up 2/3 of the
he takes up
camera,
too much of the frame.
and he takes up a third, so he was trying to angle it just right so we look the same size. But he even put me on a kiddie chair. So.
I did, yeah. I was trying to balance it out. All those composition rules that you learn.
Yeah, that's not a nice way of saying I'm chubby. By saying I have composition roles.
Composition roles.
I know. I heard what you said. I'm just kidding. So that's the plan. In the next few episodes, they'll start seeing little things changing. So we're getting back into it. And
yeah.
so Tommy, you said commented and said he wanted to jump on and re-interview.
Yeah, he said if we need someone, he's down. So he's down.
We should see when he can get on with us and do another rehash. And but I say we get a couple promos in from him, since they're the first two to call somebody out, and they don't know yet who they called out.
The other people don't know. No.
Yeah, so they got to do something.
Yeah.
So we can throw it on here.
Yeah, or unless they call them out, like talking to them. But from what I don't know if they know.
Yeah, but I don't know who they are or what their personalities are. I know Tommy can talk, and I know Joseph is his son. So
Yeah.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So maybe they could do it, and then we could get a response from the other two.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I know one of them would do it for sure.
Okay. So let's try to get that
Yeah.
done this week, maybe.
Yeah, we can try. Yeah,
So for next week, we can have it on here.
I'll hit them up. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, they'll probably watch this, so yeah, get it. Let's do it, guys.
Besides all the life changes and stuff, I have a new puppy at home.
Hmm.
Her name's Birdie. I don't have a picture of her yet, but she's like an all white pit blue heeler, and she's smart. She's definitely not one of ours. She's definitely smart. But besides that, I got nothing else. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
I had to call her because when she watches this video, if I don't say her name, she's gonna get upset.
Yeah, she'll be triggered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything else to announce?
I guess just wanted to talk about the new brand I'm starting a little bit.
Yeah,
So
let's do that.
I already mentioned the merch giveaway at the in-house. So that's one thing that I wanted to talk about. The first drop, which would be a pre-order. We're going to start off with a pre-order at the in-house, so you can pre-order some designs of shirts and stuff. I don't know if we're going to do rash guards just yet. Probably start off with the shirts with the first pre-order. We'll see though. We'll update you guys. Also, I was going to say, if you guys do want to stay updated, follow our Instagram. It's brand new. There's nothing on it yet, but it's Uke's Grappling Club on Instagram. So yeah, just leave a follow if you want to stay up to date with what's going on with that. I know a couple of people I've told a couple people and they're pretty excited, so they want to get some merch and stuff. So yeah, just follow the Instagram and we'll keep that up to date. And then also we're going to have a website and online store coming soon. So once we get all the details figured out, we'll have that too. But yeah.
Lots of changes in the next coming weeks. Right?
For sure. Yeah. We're going to improve a lot with all this, and it's going to be cool. Yeah.
Maybe before we go, I know that they're cut off a little bit up here, but you should explain when you come into a gym what the pictures mean.
Yeah, we can. So this one right here is cut off.
Do you think I can get up and?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, just angle it up a little bit.
Let me do
that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you're good. My mic's kind of falling. There you go. You're good there. Yeah, right there. So right here, ooh, which way? Like that. That's Elio Gracie. That is, I don't know if I want to
mess it up.
I don't know if I want to mess up, the information on him, but basically he is in a way the founder of jiu-jitsu. In a way, it's, everyone likes to say jiu-jitsu is just stolen from other things, which is true, but he's like the kind of brought it to the US type stuff. So that's Elio Gracie. The middle, that's us. That's the coaches. So Coach Josh. So from would it be your guys' left or right? I think it will be. I don't think it'll mirror.
Closest to you.
Yeah, so closest to me, right here on this side. From this side to this side, it's my dad, Josh, myself, and Coach Ray. And then we got Sydney over here.
Nope.
Over here.
Nope. Somewhere over here.
That way. We got Sydney right here. He's our affiliation is under Sydney. You can see his name on the logo, Sydney Silva.
He's the one that gave you, or Josh, his black belt, right?
Yeah. He gave Josh his black belt. Josh gave me my black belt. So we're under Sydney, Sydney is affiliated under Henzo. So, or sorry, Hickson, not Henzo, Hickson. Yeah, so that's kind of our lineage. And then furthest that way is a sloth. That's kind of our mascot at the gym here, and also our mascot for the podcast, ironically. But yeah, that's kind of why.
What's it stand for? Like, what's the meaning behind the sloth?
Yeah, actually, a lot of people ask me that. They don't really understand it. It's so sloths, they're very slow and methodical. They don't do unnecessary movements, and they don't spaz out and go crazy. So the sloth is basically like kind of a representation of jiu-jitsu, like flow jiu-jitsu, I guess you could say. So that's what that's for.
I just figured since it's in the background, we need to explain that.
Yeah, and then we got our logo. right there.
So maybe on the next episode, you can do some like gym etiquette.
Yeah, we can talk
how
about
to
that.
get on the mat and stuff.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
I think that'd be cool. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And then maybe you could do some videos we could throw on here, like you did with Elijah's highlight.
Yeah,
where
for
it
sure.
shows the gym etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not that hard to figure that stuff out.
No, it's not. We're not like Nazis over here. You know, it's not nothing.
No.
Nothing crazy. Just.
But it's cool for
just
people
basic.
that aren't part of the gym to kind of see what you guys go through and the culture.
Yeah.
In jiu-jitsu.
For sure. Yeah.
So they all have a meaning behind everything. So
mm-hmm.
let's maybe do something like that on the next one. So
yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
If you guys have any ideas, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment your ideas.
Yep.
If you want comments. Me off the podcast, let me know. We'll gradually get me on. I'm a novice. I don't know anything, so I still, like I said, you got to watch the earlier episodes from a few months ago, but I don't know why I'm on here. So my nephew asked me, and I'm on it now. So.
That's funny. No.
So, yeah.
For sure.
What do you think?
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. Yeah. So, yeah, just check out next week. I'm thinking we're gonna drop this on Wednesday. So I think we're gonna do our drops on Wednesdays. It's a good day for me. So I think it'll work out every Wednesday. So be ready for those. Yeah, by the time this one is dropped, just be ready for next Wednesday. We'll talk about all the stuff we just mentioned. Probably see a little bit of an improvement on quality and everything too. Yeah. So
see Tommy, Joseph.
Yeah.
Hopefully do their call outs.
Yeah, we can maybe get them on there. I'll have a highlight video ready for the tournament that just happened, so we can play that as well. Yeah. And then I'll have some merch too for the Uke's Grappling Club. I'll have some merch to show you guys. So that'll all be next week. So make sure you guys check that out. So if you want to get notified, all you got to do, hit subscribe and then hit the notification bell, and it'll let you know when we drop new episodes, so you're ready. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas or anything, or if anything you want us to talk about, hit the comments of this one and we'll put it in the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
We talk for a while about a lot of stuff, so
we do.
Let's just keep it going.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Cool. I think we'll close it up for this one, guys. That's our comeback episode. Thanks for listening. We plan on staying consistent. Don't worry.
Yeah, no more quotes at the end for me though.
No more quotes.
I've matured a little bit. Like,
that's so funny.
You know, I saw the light when they turned the lights on every 10 minutes to take my blood at the hospital, and I said,
no more.
The quotes are ridiculous.
We'll change it up. We'll change it up. We'll have a new exit ritual. We'll change it up.
Yeah, we'll figure something out by next week.
Yeah.
But it's just good to be alive. So
that's funny.
That's all I want. I'm
that's
excited
funny.
for it.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll come up with more consistent stuff, so it'll be fun.
For sure.
Glad to be back.
Sure. Cool. All right. Well, see you guys later. Peace.